everyone, welcome back to another video. I am very excited about this one. I got the idea to share my top 5 favorite tips for Squishmallow collectors with you all, so I can't wait to show you what I've got. Now, I tried to think of some really unique tips to share with you, some things that I've shared with other people and they've told me they'd never heard it before, so this isn't just going to be like find out when your local stores get their shipments in. Well, that is a good tip, but we're going to take it a step further. The first tip I have to share with you all is tape your tags. Yes, that's right, taping Squishmallow clip tags back. Not just clips, you can do this with Squishville, 5-inch, any size Squishmallow, but I love to do it with the clips because the tags are huge compared to the clips themselves. So let me show you all my Maggie the Stingray clip. She has her tags taped back so they stay out of the way, a lot cuter for pictures or just to have her on a purse or a backpack without those huge tags in the way. Now, if you're new to collecting, you might wonder, why do you not just cut the tags off? Well, a lot of us collectors like to leave the tags on because when they're removed, it reduces the Squishmallow's value, and the tags also have the production date on them so we know when the Squish is from. So what you're going to do is take your Squishmallow clip and you're going to want to make a piece of bubble tape, or if you have double-sided tape, to go between each set of tags. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3 pieces. That third piece will tape it to the Squish itself. I think by now everyone knows how to do bubble tape, but I'm going to show you anyways. You're just going to tri-fold it with the sticky part on the outside. Alright, I've got my first piece of tape. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in between these first 2 tags here and just squeeze them together like that. And now these 2 tags are stuck together. We'll go ahead and do it to the next one as well. Alright, I've got all the tags taped together. As you can see, it's just kind of one giant tag now. I'm going to take my last piece of bubble tape and put it at the very end of the longest tag here. Then I'm just going to fold it backwards behind the clip and squeeze it on there really good. Now, I've done this to a lot of clips and I've even removed the tape. It does not leave any sort of sticky residue behind. It doesn't ruin the Squish at all. I am just using regular Scotch tape. I can't speak for every brand of tape, but as for just Scotch tape that I think most people have in their household, it does not affect the Squishmallow at all. So, now we have my little octopus here. The tapes are still attached, taped behind him, but this would look so much cuter in pictures. Tip number 2 is use card collector sleeves. Yes, card collector sleeves in a binder. I have a 1/2-inch binder, but it's probably time for me to upgrade to a 1-inch binder soon. This is what my tags look like stored in my card collector binder. I don't even know how many sleeves. I have a lot. And then a lot of people wonder what to do with the larger tags, like for 16, 20, 24-inch Squishmallows. I use photograph collage sleeves, so these are intended for photographs, so they're much larger, but they can fit any sized Squishmallow tag in them, which I like a lot. My third tip for Squishmallow collectors is stack your Squish on shelves. This one might not make a lot of sense until I show you what I'm talking about, but this one has been a lifesaver for storing my Squishmallows on shelves and being able to fit a lot on there and having it still look nice. Here is my Squishmallow shelf. From the front, you can see it looks very neat and organized. I've got 6 Squishmallows facing forward on display here on this layer of the shelf. But if you take these front Squishmallows down, you can see that I actually have a stack of Squishmallows behind them. Now, since they are just stuffed animals, you can easily squish them down to a smaller size and stack them. I have 1 in the box, 2, 3, 4, 5 Squishmallows stored behind the 2 that I originally had on display. And I've got the same kind of setup going on behind each of these sets of Squishmallows on this middle shelf. So I'm able to fit so many more Squishmallows on this shelf than it looks like from the front. So on this shelf, I am able to store 15 Squishmallows stacked up like pancakes like this here behind the Squishmallows that I have on display. So not even including these guys that I keep up front. This has been so helpful with saving space, but also making sure my display looks nice. Tip number 4 for Squishmallow collectors. Order a scarf hanger from Ikea. Yep, a lot of people ask me exactly what is this thing that all of my clips are stored in. It is a scarf hanger from Ikea. If you don't have an Ikea near you, I am assuming you can order it online. I think it's time for me to get a second one because I have way too many clips now. As you can see, I've had to get creative, but I absolutely love this thing. It fits any size Squishmallow clip. Just the clips, the 5-inch are a little too large, and the Squishville and Micro Mellows are too small, but I think a big challenge is how to store clips and display them nicely for Squishmallow collectors. I have absolutely loved this thing. To put the Squishmallow clip in the holder, it is very easy. I recommend taking the clip itself and putting it behind the Squishmallow to kind of lock it in place better. I'm gonna go ahead, I tuck the tag behind the hoop. I pull the clip part behind the Squishmallow as well, and they just pop in there perfectly and look so cute. Tip number 5 for Squishmallow collectors is thrift often and go early. Yes, thrift shop often for Squishmallows if you can. If you have the opportunity to check out thrift stores, do it often and go early in the day if you can. This is just a few of my favorite Squishmallow finds that I've gotten from thrift stores. I've gotten way more than just these, but these are my favorites right now. And if you want to know how to wash a Squishmallow because you don't know where it's been if you thrifted it, I have a video on my channel called How to Wash a Squishmallow. When you go to your thrift store and you want to look for Squishmallows, of course, check the stuffed animal section if there is one, check the toy section in general, and check the pillows section. I have found some located buried in with all the pillows before, like the decorative pillows and things. That's where I found some too. Also, Goodwill is starting to put out their holiday section, and I have found Halloween and Christmas Squishmallows in the holiday or seasonal section as well, so be sure to check those out too. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you have done any of these tips already or if you're going to try them. And if you have any extra tips that you would like to add for people to see, go ahead and throw them in the comments. I love getting tips from other Squishmallow collectors. It's my favorite thing. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!